Dhyan takes you into totally different world which is expanded. The limits of this expansion just doesn't exist. Your senses disappear, but you are replaced with different kind of senses. Just like the real world, you have vision because your inner light is extremely powerful and it just doesn't shut off. It's perpetual. Light of the sun is nothing compared to this inner light. There is sound, the anahat sound, which is produced without collision of two objects, which normally is the case in the real world or the fake world now I can call, where only the striking of two different objects creates a sound. So that's ahat. But in Dhyan, you have a sound that is produced by itself. This is the cosmic sound. All your senses merge, transcend the mind, and you are transported into a different state altogether. You expand yourself. And this is your true nature. It's not empty. It's full. Fuller than full. Its abundance is amazing. And in this state, you realize this is your true nature. In this consciousness, which is the part of your new existence, the full awareness, full consciousness. Millions of worlds have come and disappeared. Sometimes you wonder, how could you have fitted into a small body that you had? All the layers of your wrong identifications gets broken down. It's almost like Incredible Hulk when he starts expanding. His clothes get ripped off. Sometimes you wonder, how did you fit into a small identification like a human being? And your name, your possessions, your friends, and all the limited world that you knew. How did you exist in that? Realizing your one cosmic nature lets you roam into this infinite consciousness. All the identifications are like the clothes which were given to you. In the beginning, just the way we are shy to remove the clothes, especially in front of others. And others do exist within us in the form of sansara. that is represented within us. We are afraid. We are hesitant to remove these clothings that we have, these layers of identifications that we have. Since we have been wearing these clothes in the form of identification for many lives, we are afraid to drop it. Our ideas, our thoughts, our beliefs, all those things, we've been carrying them for a long time. But that's not what we are. After the inner realization of your cosmic nature, these clothes start ripping off. Having ideas, fixed beliefs, beliefs of right and wrong, good and bad, are so illusory. If somebody is having these ideas, they are wrong. And to call them wrong is also wrong by you. They are just unaware of the cosmic presence. And you will not be aware of your cosmic presence until you also drop fixed ideas. Just like we discussed, saints and sinners. The concepts and ideas are hidden at the mind level. Mind divides. It likes to run after the objects of pleasure. It selects. Out of the two choices, it selects the one that gives you a pleasure, and it runs after it, definitely believing that the other one is wrong, never realizing that everything belongs to the same consciousness. Just the way in Ram Lila, same person who becomes Ram, he can change the role and become Ravan in the next show. He just has to do the different acting, but the inside person is the same. Same thing in the consciousness. All these are projections of your human mind that creates and divides the world. When you remove all the notions, you get a unified existence, which is non-conditioned. Because our beliefs of Sukh and Dukh, saint and sinner, these are all firm convictions that we have been carrying with our ideas of goodness and badness. But when we remove all these things, when we transcend all these things, we have a non-objective existence, non-subjective existence, only an objective presence. Presence of a witness, which is ever present. So the cosmic existence takes you into much higher existence with the experience of the infinite. The shlok of Ishavasya Upanishad comes alive, that the consciousness pervades and envelops everything that is moving and unmoving. The consciousness, being that it is so infinite and so big, it engulfs the material world. Material world cannot come from somewhere else because there is nothing like somewhere else. In the world of infinity, everything is included. There are no outside worlds which are beyond the infinity. So the material world has to have sprung from within, in the belly of this infinite consciousness, just the way your dreams spring from within your Chetana, your own power of your own mind. It's like a miniature world which is created by you, totally within you, being created, maintained, and destroyed. You are the God of your own dream. All the characters are your creations. And with the waking up in the morning, your dream dissolves and you realize meaningfulness, transientness, insignificance of this dream world. Same way, the material world that we see around, it is enveloped by this vast consciousness. And in this vast consciousness, the matter keeps on rotating, moving, going up and down in 1,000 directions. People trying to hoard, acquire, greed, egos, all these are self-contained within the belly of this Brahma, which is infinite. Rising yourself to the Brahmatva makes you realize the insignificance, transientness, and illusory nature of the whole universe, which is nothing but a dream in the psyche of the vast infinite consciousness. So everything about Brahma is out of the world, literally, because world is contained within, just like a mother is carrying a baby within herself. A chicken is carrying the egg within itself. Brahma is holding on to this universe within itself, and with infinity, billions and billions of universes are a possibility, just to realize the vastness of this infinite space, and the true existence, which is our true nature. So expand yourself. This is your highest sheath of realization, beyond your food sheath, beyond your intellect sheath, beyond your Gnanmay Kosh, Vijnanmay Kosh, Sahasar. This is the ultimate expansion. enjoy this beautiful world within, and yet it's without.